Canadians don't realize how powerful their TFSA actually is. They think it's just a place to save money, but it's not. If you use it properly, it can completely change your financial life. I'm talking about turning this one account into something close to $1 million. And no, this is not some unrealistic dream. It's actually very simple. The problem is most people never stay consistent long enough to see it work. Let's slow this down. Imagine you're in your early 20s. You just got your first real paycheck. You're thinking about upgrading your lifestyle. Maybe a better phone. Maybe trips. Maybe a car. And that's normal. But this is where most people quietly lose their future wealth. Because your 20s are not just for spending. They are your most powerful years for building. Now here's where it gets interesting. Right now in Canada, you can contribute a limited amount into your TFSA every year. Let's say around $7,000. That number might not feel big, but over time it becomes very powerful. If you take that amount and you invest it every year, and you stay consistent, something starts to happen. Your money begins to grow, then it grows on top of itself, and then it grows even faster. This is what people call compounding, but you don't need to understand the word. You just need to understand the effect. Time turns small money into big money. If you keep doing this for 25 to 30 years, you are not looking at small savings anymore. You are looking at something that can actually support your life. Now here's the part most people don't like. It takes time. There is no shortcut. There is no fast track. And that's exactly why most people quit early. But if you think about it, there is no safer way to build real wealth. Now let's talk about where people go wrong. Most Canadians open a TFSA, and then they treat it like a regular savings account. They leave cash sitting there, doing nothing. No growth, no plan. Just sitting. That is one of the biggest mistakes, because the power of the TFSA is not just saving, it's investing. Another mistake, people don't understand their contribution limit. They just keep adding money without checking, and later they face penalties. So before anything, know your limit. That one step can save you a lot of problems. Now let's be real. Life in Canada is expensive. Rent is high. Groceries are high. Everything is going up. So maybe you can't invest the full amount right now. That's fine. Start small. Even a couple $100 a month is something. Because consistency matters more than perfection. The biggest advantage is not how much you invest. It's when you start. Someone who starts early has more time. And time is the real multiplier. Not your salary. Not your job. Not luck. Time. Because money needs time to grow. Now imagine this. You stay consistent. You invest regularly. You let time do its work. And one day you look at your account, and it's no longer small. It's something meaningful, something that gives you options. Maybe you work less. Maybe you retire earlier. Maybe you just feel less stressed about money. That's the real goal. Not just numbers, but freedom. And the truth is, you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to pick perfect stocks. You don't need to overcomplicate anything. You just need a simple plan. and the discipline to follow it. Most people don't fail because they are not smart. They fail because they stop or they never start. So if you are serious about your future, start looking at your TFSA differently, not as a savings account, but as a long-term wealth tool. Because once you understand that everything changes